So again with a new video. Today we are going to make pancakes, and you're going to make pancakes with cardamom. So the ingredients of the day: we have flour, we have the cardamom. I'm going to use a bit of oats. We're going to have sugar, vanilla essence, a cup of milk, and water. Karibuni. So we are going to mix the dry ingredients kwanza, then we add water and milk. So we add our oats. Oats si lazima, you can add, or if you don't have oats, you don't have to add. We add sugar, depending on the way you like them sweet. For me, I love sugar, so I've added a lot. And then we have oil. Nimesahau kutaja. We add our cardamom and a pinch of baking powder. It's also an ingredient. Then we add our milk. Now we are going to add the wet ingredients, but before then we can first do this. We stir and mix the dry ingredients so that we can add the wet ingredients. So that is done. We are now going to add our milk and water. I add a cup of milk. At this point you can add your vanilla. It's also not, it's optional. If you don't have, usiongeze. If you have, ongeza. So I'm adding my vanilla. Then we start stirring. Pole pole tu. You keep stirring until it's soft. If you don't have this, you can just use the manual way. I just want to make work easier. That's why I'm using this. And it can be a bit messier, so you just be careful. We are done mixing, and this is the consistency we have. You can see, not so thick, not so light. Hapo katikati. That's how I like my mix to be. So now you can straight away start cooking. You can heat our pan. Our pan is already hot, so we can add a little bit of oil, kidogo sana. I don't like so much oil in our pancakes, so we add so little oil. You can use a cup. Let's use a cup to get the dough. The same cup we were using for our oats. You can use the same cup. Si lazima ikuwe perfect. As long as it's yummy. Shape tuachie wenyewe wenye wanajua kutengeneza shape. This is a very nutritious way of making pancakes. When you add your oats, it gets so nutritious. Because oats have fewer calories than most of carbohydrates you eat. I changed the pan as I said, so we wait for the pancake to cook on the lower side so that we can flip it. This is much better. Hii ingine ilikuwa ina stick kidogo, so I changed the pan. It's now cooked on the lower side, so now we can flip it. the way it looks. Looks so well. It has a very nice color. You flip on the other side. It was almost burning, but it's okay. Remove this one. Put the next mafuta kidogo, si mengi sana, kidogo tu, so that it cannot stick the pan. Then we put our unga. I'm just using this one to make work a bit easier. Then nimeona nikichota na kikombe ina mess, ina spill sana. So I'm just using this to make work easier. So let's give it time to cook on that side. So it's cooking. You can see it has some, when it starts kutoa utu mashimo, that's a sign that imeanza kuiva chini, but let's give it some time. Ive kabisa. Let's flip on the other side. It's already cooked. See the way it looks? Looks so amazing. So we give it time to cook on that side. You can flip on the other side. This one is already done. So we remove this one and continue the process with the rest of the flour. This is the last one. We are done cooking. They're smelling so nice. Cardamom in them smells so nice. You can see the way they look like. No. They look so nice. All of them look so nice, very soft. Very nice. Look. And then very soft. Yeah. This is a sign that inaendelea kuiva huko chini. You can see the bubbles. These small bubbles. But bado haijaiva kabisa. We just wait for hii unga iko huku ikauke kabisa. Kisha kauka huko chini na kuanga sure bet imeiva. So I'll give it some more time. Do not eat pancakes. If you want them to eat pancakes, try adding cinnamon. That's a secret that if you want them to eat, watakula mpaka utatamani. Yes. I've tried that. It has worked for me. And I hope it works for you too. So it has cooked. Hapa chini imeiva. Can add kidogo oil so that we can flip. And we flip. See, it looks so. Look at it. It looks yummy already, even without tasting. Looks yummy. Check inakaa aje huku chini. See? Iko sawa, lakini let's give it some time kidogo tu. It is done. our gas. And our pancakes are done. As you can see, they're so looking lovely. Yes. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye. This is your girl Ngina again with a new video. Today we are going to cook egg curry and rice, coconut rice. Karibuni tuanze kupika. Our rice is already imeiva, as you can see. Can see there, our rice is ready. The ingredients of the day, we have onions, paprika, we have oil, cooking oil, coriander powder, garam masala, we have cooking cream, salt, and I've blended my tomatoes. Here there is blended tomatoes, pilipili hoho, and some dania. Let's get started. We heat our pan. So you can just put oil so that they can eat together. Just enough oil, not too much, not too little oil. And then we also have eggs. Sorry, I forgot to mention. We have eggs, we'll just shell them in a few. Boiled eggs. That is enough oil. So as we wait it to eat, we shell our eggs. So our oil has heated, so we can add our kitunguu. At this point, this is where I always add my salt so that the kitunguu can cook faster. That is a knack. If you want your kitunguu to cook faster, you add salt to the kitunguu. We continue shelling our eggs as the kitunguu cooks. Our kitunguu is almost done. We cook it until it's golden brown. Our kitunguu is done, so now we can add our spices. That is paprika, garam masala, and coriander. You can add the spices of your choice. Si lazima you add the ones I have added. Depends with your taste. The smell is so amazing. After the spices are cooked, now we can go in with our puree, our tomato puree. Told you guys, tomato, pilipili hoho, and some coriander, dania. Again, you can just use whatever you want to use, whichever vegetable you want to use for your soups, for your soup. For me, I've blended tomato, pilipili hoho, and dania. We wait for this to cook so that we can our eggs. Let's check our stew. It's doing well. As you can see, it's cooking. Iko sawa kabisa, imeiva. So now we can add our cooking cream. Liwe kidogo. Then now we add the eggs. Eggs ndio zinakuwaga za mwisho to add. Then you can also add coconut cream if you have coconut cream. Again, you can also add milk if you don't have the two. You don't have the cooking cream and you don't have the coconut milk or coconut cream. You can add milk. Depending on the number of people you're cooking for, you can also add water in your soup. Me, this I think it's enough for my family, so I'm not going to add any water. Now we can add the eggs so that they can cook together with the cream. I've already shelled my eggs, as you can see, so we can add them. Then we let the stew cook a bit, at least to reduce in size. Then we add our coriander, the remaining coriander, then it will be done. Let's check our curry. It's now ready. Just add the coriander and serve. Switch off the gas. We are done. It's very simple. As long as you have eggs, the soup you can make using your own ingredients, nyanya and any other. Some people also add some. They add some people add tomato paste, but I don't use tomato paste most of the times, so we can serve our food and taste. I served my rice already. Just add my soup and we're done. See the way it's thick? This is the consistency I love. See? It's very simple. It's very smart. I've added avocado and a banana. So now we can dig into taste. See the way it's beautiful? Now you can taste the food. The rice, I said it's coconut rice. And then the curry. So yeah, very yum. And taste the egg. The food is so hot. You just have it, so it's very hot. My egg is well cooked. I like it very cooked. Baka the egg, the yolk is fully cooked. It's hot. It's nice. It's very nice. You people should try this recipe. Thank you for being with me in this video, and it's a bye-bye. Subscribe, like, share to your circles so that we can grow this YouTube channel together. And for now, it's a bye-bye. See you next time. Hello guys, this is your girl Ngina again with a new video. Welcome. Today we are going to cook mandazi. Our ingredients of the day is we have flour, unga wa ngano. These are 3 cups of unga. We have a kamwiko, 1 cup of sugar. We are using lemon rinds. Ile ngozi ya lemon ndio nimegrate iko hapa. We have yeast. This is 1 tablespoon. Tukana caster sugar. Nitaonyesha penye tutatumia. This is 3 spoons. Melted butter. Ama blue band kama una butter. We are using mala. I use mala to make my mandazi, to make them soft. We are also having vanilla essence. This is a spoon and a half. And for our cutting, we are going to make mandazi plus donuts. So for cutting the donuts, mimi natumianga kifuniko. So we are going to use this kifuniko and this one. That's all. And we have mafuta. We have oil here. So let's dig in and start mixing our ingredients. So we take our unga, we mix with sugar. Sukari nimewambia ina depends na vile unapenda sukari. Me, I love them so sugary, so nimeka 1 cup. We mix with the lemon rind and the yeast. Naweka yeast yetu hapo. Then tuna mix. Use our mwiko to mix. Mix kabisa. You make sure that everything is together with the rest. You people should try this recipe. Mandazi ikipikwa na mala, it is the softest, haikuwagi ngumu. It is very sweet. It's very sweet. Unga yetu imechanganya vizuri na sukari plus the lemon. I also don't use mayai. As you've noticed, I'm not having mayai in my ingredients. Sipendi mayai kabisa kwa mimi. I just don't like the taste of mayai. Although vanilla inatoaga hiyo taste, but still I don't like the taste. Mixing. We can now add our mala kidogo kidogo tu. Naanzanga kukoroga from inside nikitoka nje. But again, ina depend na vile unapenda kukoroga unga yako. Hakunaga a way of making the unga. Naanzanga kukoroga from inside nikitoka nje. But again ina depend na vile unapenda kukoroga unga yako. Hakunanga a way of making the unga. Continue adding until it's soft vile you like it. Na si kama ile softness ya chapati. A bit softer, kuwe soft kidogo. Changanya kabisa mpaka ukue uone unga in your basin. And now we can dig in the ants. As you can see, hakuna unga kwa basin. Nimechanganya kabisa. Now we can dig in with our ants. So now we dig in with our ants. We can add our melted butter. Let's continue adding our butter. We knead until it's soft kabisa. So we keep kneading as we add our butter. Butter makes it easier to knead. And pia it makes it to be softer. So you just add mpaka you uone imekuwa enough. Don't be mean. Usikuwe mean na butter. Weka tu. Again, as African parents tumezoea kupima vitu na our heights. So just use our discretion kupima. As you can see, sasa unga yetu imekuwa soft. Imekuwa soft kabisa. So what we do at this point, tuna mwagilia butter kidogo juu. Then tuweke. Then tufunike for 30 minutes. Then we'll be back. Funike with a kitambaa. To set to aside. Then we will be back after 30 minutes to rudi. We are back. Let's check our flour. Imekuwa soft kabisa na imerise. So to know if unga yako iko sawa, unadunga na kidole. Kinuka juu, your unga is ready. So now tuweke kwa surface. We need more to knead kidogo. And then tukatekate tuendelee na kupika. See that it's soft. It's very soft. Very soft. Hope you can see. Yes, very soft. Very soft. So at this point tunaweza katakata into small pieces. And get a knife. To cut into small pieces. Napakaga kisu yangu some butter ndio ukikata the dough isikwame kwa kisu. So you cut into small balls. First clean our surface. Mala hata tulibakisha kidogo and we didn't use all of it. So tunakata tudongo madogo. Madonge in Kiswahili. I think it's small pieces. Not so sure. So si lazima zikuwe equal. Unakata tu. Ndio naonanga watu wakikata equal parts, but si lazima. At this point tunaweza washa gas ndio mafuta iendelee kukua moto. Tuendelee kukatakata. The unga is very soft. I like it that way. Hivyo huwezi pika mandazi ngumu ama zikauke ukishamaliza kupika. Haiwezi. They'll always be soft. Kata unga yetu. Now we can start shaping. Making donuts is a lot of work. A lot of work. So mimi huchanganya, I make donuts and mandazi at the same time. It needs a lot of patience. Ukiwa na haraka, you will not make the best, you will not get the best results you want to get. So lazima ukuwe tu na patience kidogo for you to have the best results. At this point, nakatakata tu ni make sure ni kama kila piece iko equal to the other one. But as I said, si lazima. So now we can start making our shapes for mandazi or the donuts. Usiweke unga mingi pia. Make sure you don't use a lot of unga because you'll make the dough harder. And at this point you don't want to make it hard na vile it's soft vizuri. So use our kneading stick. Kneading stick. Then we roll the dough. Na si lazima ikuwe circular. Na depends na zile shapes unataka. So if you're making mandazi, ni utasema zile shapes unataka. If it's donuts pia, ni pia utasema determine the shapes you want. And then you don't make the dough to be so flat like ya chapati. At least ikue thick kidogo. Start with the donuts. This is what I use to cut the donuts. Ama kikombe. Use this or a cup. You don't have a cutter. This is how I cut my shapes. Like that. Hiyo tutatumia baadaye, and then I go in with this small kifuniko. Like that. Like that, then natoa hizi. Just like that. So people can see. Just here. As I said, make sure the dough is a bit thick, si kama ya chapati. Kimeke ikuwe kama ya chapati, will not get the best results za your donuts and mandazi. So make it a bit thick. At this point, some people use butter ama mafuta. Just grease your rolling pin and the dough. But for me, natumianga tu kaunga kidogo, si mingi. Nimesema ukitumia unga mingi, unga itakuwa ngumu. Then when it's hard, not get the best results. You can cut the mandazi chips. As I said, the shapes depend with the shapes depend with the amount of mandazi you want. and what you want to. Mostly kama uko na watoto, you can make some interesting shapes ndio at least watoto wakule. Make sure the dough is a bit thick. As you can see, it's a bit thick. Okay, well, all is ready. Let's check with my pin, my rolling pin. Ukiona mafuta inachemka kwa hiyo pin, know that your oil is ready. If you could see. Can all see? It's boiling. So that means our oil is ready. Can now start kuweka our mandazi and donuts. Pole too. The oil is so hot. And then don't overcrowd your pan. Hii ya mafuta naweka tu kidogo kidogo. As I said, you can make any shape you want. Depends with what you like. So me, I'm mixing the shapes here, as you can see. Continue making more shapes. We keep turning. Isiungue side moja. They're already smelling so nice. Keep turning. Ndio zive equally on the two sides. I changed my cutting tool. Sasa nimepata na kikombe. Nimeona ndio iko faster. You can use anything. As I said, shapes, we are the ones who make them. We make whatever makes us happy. Shapes that do not matter. You can see that they are turning into a good golden color. So you can see the color is just amazing. Oh, zingine zinakwama too because the unga is so soft. But we move on regardless. This is why I always say, ukitengeneza unga yako, make sure the service is iko na oil. See the way I'm clean. Sometimes we need some aprons, but we don't wear them. Just assume. Our mandazis are ready. It's donuts. You can see the color. See the area brown, vizuri. So we continue the same process. Tuweke ingine, tuweke another batch until we are done with everything. The mandazis are well, they are doing good. As you can see, someone is helping me. They are nice. They are getting so brown. Please, you can see these ones. This is the color we want. The brown. Don't worry, msiangalie shapes. Shapes tulisema kila mtu na shapes zake. Yes. Bora tu mandazi, bora ikuwe tasty. You can see vile ziko soft vizuri. You can see. Very soft. Hata mpaka zingine zinararuka. Very nice. Our mandazis are ready, as you can see. Naona vile ziko soft vizuri. Now, this is where our caster sugar comes in. Ni ya kumwagilia tu ikuwe sweeter and ikuwe beautiful. So, natumianga tu kichungi, naeka hapa, then na sprinkle tu. Hivyo. vile unataka, na hii si lazima. Vile tu mimi napenda sukari. So kiona nikiweka hivi mjue ni sukari napenda. Like that. It depends with vile mtu anataka. So msikuja kuniambia nimeweka sukari mingi. Oh. I know it's a lot. But I love it that way. So panguze our tray. Voila. Our mandazis are there. Can see? Thank you so much for watching. And it's a wrap. Bye. Until next time, subscribe, share, like. Bye. Hello good people, this is your girl Ngina again with a new video. Today we are going to cook chips masala. Yes, karibuni sana. Niko na msichana wangu hapa. She's going to help me out. Let's start. Okay, our ingredients of the day. Tuko na chipo, tumeshazipika tayari. We have paprika, salt, tangawizi and garlic. We have tomato sauce. We have onions here. We have coriander. And we have blended some tomatoes and pilipili hoho. Let's start our cooking. Light the gas. Give me the kitunguu. Put it here. Yes. It's very easy. Cooking this recipe is very easy. Very easy. So all you need ni chipo. Some few. Si lazima ukue na hizi zangu. So you can just choose the spices you need. Again, if you want your potatoes to cook faster, when you're cooking, before you cook, you can first boil them kidogo, you pre-boil them kidogo, then you cook them. Kitunguu is cooking, it's almost ready. You want to tell us a story?
No, I don't have a story.
You should have one. Tell us a story. Once upon a time.
There lived a mother goat, and he had 12 goats, baby goats. The 12 baby goats were so small. Not that small, but
okay. Dogo. So, our kitunguu is done. We'll continue with the story. So we put our puree. Yeah. And we'll give it time to cook. I said this is nyanya and pilipili hoho. So this is tomatoes and bell pepper. Kitungus we have cooked. We have cooked it. Chukulia kifuniko pale tufunike. At this point, you can add your spices. Mine, as I said, there is paprika, salt, tangawizi, and garlic. Our paste, if it's okay. Our soup is doing good. Imeiva, nyanya zimeiva kabisa completely, and the sides are reduced. And then zimeiva maji kapungua kidogo, so we can put our chips inside. So before we put the chips, tuweke tomato sauce. Si lazima uko na tomato sauce pia. You can use just tomatoes peke yake. You don't need to have the tomato sauce.
Or you can just mash the tomatoes.
Yes, as we have done. We've mashed tomatoes.
It's
Not blended.
I know this one. This
Blended, then now we let the tomato sauce give it time to cook. It does not take a lot of time to cook. You can see the paste has thickened. If you can see, it has thickened. So now we can put our chipo here. Unaweza tumia pilipili. Yes, for me, they tumia pilipili because it's on our coast. So I just use tomato sauce. So you can also use chilies.
very slow, but I'll give it some.
And don't forget. Our chips. We start gently.
Can you finish my story?
Okay, now continue your story.
I reached the part that I said the gods were 12.
The kids.
The kids. Yes, the kids of the gods were 12. So one day the mother said, "Do not open for anyone, as only when you hear my voice and my footsteps or my shoes, any legs." Because goats don't wear shoes. So when the mother left to go to the market, there was a wolf living near their home. So the wolf heard what the mother said. After hearing what the mother said, he made a terrifying voice, and the children looked down and peeped and saw the legs of a wolf. So he went.
At this point, zangu ziko colorful. It's so colorful.
No, continue. So they saw the children that they saw the legs. So he went to a nearby what's that place? Like bake things, then a restaurant where he took a whole circle of flour and poured on the legs. So the legs looked like it was for the mother. So the goats, the second time the wolf wanted us to get in, the goats looked down and saw that they thought that it was their mother. So the wolf opened the door.
The story is not going to be good. Now we are done.
I want to continue.
We'll finish the story next time. Don't forget.
And
It is ready. Yes. In the next video, we'll continue that story. We'll start that story.
I'm studying.
Okay?
They're not this story.
That's why you're going to put that on your ground. Exactly.
So I'm not Kalisako. Yeah. Now I continue. When you're done.
Is ready. Now let's sprinkle our coriander and serve. Give me one plate.
Huh?
One plate, the big one.
Just one.
See the way our chips masala looks nice? It's very nice. You can taste it.
That's yum.
Yeah. It's very yum. You want to taste?
Yes.
It's hot.
The yum.
Yum. Now we are done with our food. Thanks for watching. So bye-bye for now. Wait for we meet in the next video. Say bye.
Bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Evelyn again. I'm back again with a new video about cooking. Today we are going to cook pilau served with kachumbari and banana. Boni sana. Let's dig in. Start. We light our gas. Then we add our oil to our pot, a good amount. Because you know, when cooking pilau you need a lot of oil. Put a good amount. Then you wait for it to be hot so that we can add our kitunguu. Let's give it some time for it to be hot. As it gets hot, we'll continue preparing our ingredients. Already, the ingredient of the day, we have kitunguu, onions, we have ginger and garlic. I've already blended them. We have oil. Already we have heat our pan and we've added some oil. We are going to have pilau masala. I forgot to mention that in our ingredients, we are going to use dark soy sauce. This is dark soy sauce. I always add mine in the pilau to make it a bit colorful. We're also going to use a cucumber in our kachumbari. That's how I like it. Bell peppers, some salt. We have white onion for the kachumbari and rice. The main ingredient is rice. We're also going to have beef. We've already boiled our beef. It's already boiled. And as you can hear the sounds, our oil is already heated up, so we add our kitunguu. As I said, I love kitunguu. And again, pilau needs a lot of kitunguu, so we are going to add a lot of kitunguu a lot of onions in our pilau. Let's stir, give it time to cook. As it cooks, prepare the ingredients for the kachumbari. So we are going to cut our coriander. Going to cut in small pieces as we wait for our kitunguu to cook. Thank you so much for the reception you gave the first video. I'm so much impressed. Keep subscribing, like. like, share to your friends, so that we can grow this channel together. We are done cutting our coriander. Now we cut our bell pepper. We are going to grate our carrots. I'm going to use one for this kachumbari. I don't want to use too much of them. So we grate our carrot. Let's continue preparing our ingredients for the kachumbari. We thinly slice our bell pepper, and then we dice them into small cubes. That's how I like them. And again, because my baby likes them, doesn't like big capsicum, so I cut into small pieces so that she cannot even discover or recognize they are there. So we cut them, and then we dice them into small pieces. In my kachumbari, I see people adding dressings. For this one, you're not going to add any dressing. Just add some lemon and that's all. This is where we are going to mix our kachumbari from. We cut a bit of the bell pepper, the red bell pepper. These ones, people in this house like eating it when it's raw. So when I buy it, I even sometimes hide it so that they cannot eat it, because it's a bit sugary, very sweet compared to the green one. I also hear that these ones are in two types. I don't know. There is the male and the female. I don't know if it's true. And there is one which is made for kachumbari and another one for cooking. That one I don't know. I use any yenye napata in the market. That's what I use. Me, I don't even know the difference. Yes, let's check our kitunguu if it's ready. It's almost getting ready. Kitunguu for pilau should be brown. Should cook it until it's brown, so that it can also add some color to the pilau. Although we are going to use some dark soy sauce. We dice our cucumber. I also love cucumber. Actually, I eat it when it's raw. I do this because of my girl again. She doesn't like the green part of the cucumber, so I remove it. And it is very nutritious when it is not cooked. So you should try this. Try, even for those who are trying to lose some weight, should try eating cucumbers. Some are eating some salads. See people eating salads for lunch. Others eat salad in the morning and that they call it a day. For me, I can't. Sidanganyane. I can't eat salad and pretend that nimeshiba. Cannot. But anyway, we are different. Kila mtu afanye vile anafanyaga. Also going to add this in I'm going to add this in our kachumbari to make it colorful and more tastier. I don't use cabbage, but when I don't get this, I use I use whatever I find. Nikiwaambia msikatae kupika kwa sababu hamjapata whatever I'm using in this kitchen. I always use things that are just found everywhere. Everywhere. You can find all this in your market. Our kitunguu is doing good. So continue to brown. So as I've said, we keep preparing our kachumbari as it cooks. That's all. That's done. So I don't add pilipili pepper in our kachumbari because of my baby, my girl. So all I add is lemon. Msishangae lemon yangu inakaa aje. I grated the peel and cooked something else. So pia sina ile kitu ya kutoa juice ya lemon, so msinikujie mniulize kwa nini na squeeze na mkono. My hands are clean. I've washed them before I started cooking. So yeah. Tungus are still cooking. Our rice is already washed, so just add it when time comes. Again, we've boiled the water ya kupika mchele, at least to not to waste too much time as we cook. As I told you, in this kitchen we cook the simplest meals and healthy meals, and also we cook them with the minimal time we can. Oh, this beetroot was for some juice. I've already made the juice. I made with pineapple, some passion, beetroot, avocado. I love avocado, by the way. I don't think there's a meal we eat in this house without an avocado. We used avocado, used pawpaw, and some pineapple. Used most of the, what are they called, the island, are they called island fruits? I don't know what are they called. Tropical fruits. They're called tropical fruits. We can add some avocado to our kachumbari. Don't know what you call it. You call it guacamole? Ama you call it, what do you call it? Someone anichanue kwa comments. Me, I don't know. Inaitwa nini? Sitaki niseme jina hapa niji confuse because I don't know. Kitunguu is done. So we add our garlic and ginger, because garlic takes little time to cook. You can put the garlic before the ginger, but as for me, I do both. Already our ginger and garlic is ready. Doesn't take too much time to cook. So what we do, we add our masala, pilau masala. Yeah, me sipimagi. I just use my eyes. As the African parent I am, I use my eyes to measure. So when it's done, when this is done, we add our beef here. And the mixture of kitunguu, garlic and ginger, and the pilau masala. If you can see, our kitunguus are golden brown, but we can cook them more kidogo, so that we can also add some color to the pilau. Now, at this point, we can add our beef. We add our beef. We'd already boiled, as I said. You need the beef to cook kidogo so that it can absorb the ingredients I have added here. The garlic, the ginger, and the masala. So we can cook kidogo for it to cook. As we continue with our avocado. So as you can dice the size you want. Me, I just dice without checking the size. So I just dice. Don't measure it size kubwa mandogo. No. Just okay with medium to small sizes. For now our beef is okay. Just absorbed the spices we need, and we can continue. At this point we can add our soy sauce. It's a dark soy sauce. Some people don't add, but for me naongezanga. I add for that dark color. This is not a must. You can cook without the soy sauce. So if you don't add the soy sauce, don't fail to cook pilau because of soy sauce. You can see our beef. Is dark. So tukiongeza maji, it will be darker. We are cooking 3 cups of rice. It's already washed. The rice is already washed. So we add 4 cups of water. This is the cup used to measure the rice. So same cup we are going to use to measure the water. So we are going to add 4 cups of water. The water is already boiling. Give it some time to boil kabisa, and then add some salt. Forgot to mention salt. Can add some salt to the kachumbari too. Kidogo too, not too much. I've not added the green bell pepper. I'm still going to chop it and add for it to add some color. And yes, I'll just remove the seeds for the kachumbari, but it's not a must. If you love it as it is, you don't mind, you can just use the seeds as they are. For me, I always remove them. We are done with our kachumbari. Also, some people add some vinegar in their kachumbari, but I don't feel like adding this one. Today let's do it with just salt and lemon. Like tasting before me approve if it's okay. So yummy. So I put it in the fridge for it to cool kidogo before the pilau is done. Cover it with some cling film. It is not a must, you can just put it like that. But wacha tufunike. We have also done our juice. It's in the fridge cooling. And as you can see, our water is boiled. So now we can add our rice. I already said we already washed our rice, so we give it some time now to cook. And we will be back to review it in some few minutes. Our rice is ready. Pilau is ready, so we can serve. Tuonje tusikie inaonjaje. We have served our rice ready. See the way it's beautiful, beautiful color. We will take out our kachumbari. Kachumbari is cold vizuri. Pilau yetu imeiva. Imekauka vizuri. We've served some in a plate. You can see that it's beautiful. You can see. And it's time to serve the kachumbari to the pilau. We cut some nyanya for the kachumbari. Okay, now taste the food. And then you tell us how it is tasty. How is it?
It's yum.
It's yum. Yeah. Then I made your favorite kachumbari. So add all the rice first so that you can taste the kachumbari. How is it?
Yum.
Yum. Okay, go and eat your food. That is your food. Okay? Okay.